Okay, this video is going to show you how to detect certain entities in an area. Then if they're clear, you can move on to the next area. So this detects if there's zombies. If there's a zombie present and you check if you're done, it won't let you progress to the next level. But then once you kill all the zombies or whatever enemy in the area in its detection radius, let's see if I can get this one. Once I get rid of all the zombies and I check if I'm done, it will say the message, and then it will teleport me or do something next for the next level. Okay. The way this works is it uses this detection block. So it's repeat, unconditional, always active. You can copy what you see here, and I'll explain what it is. So it says slash test for all entities, type zombie, and the radius of 60. Okay. You can test for all entities. It will just detect if anything is alive around. But you can also put types, for example, like zombies, and you can also do in a radius. It works up to 60, depending on your computer. Here's this. You can pause it and copy if you like. It works to about 60, which is a pretty large radius. So from that purple block to about those little blocks on either side. If you're working in a generated world, be careful because it will also go 60 up and 60 down into caves. So if you have enemies inside caves that players aren't able to get to, this may not be the best way of doing it. Okay. And what it's doing is it's sending out a pulse to this block, and it's going to set a gold block. So if it detects a zombie, it's going to place a gold block, and this can go in your developer room, or this can go in a place that a player can or can't see, up to you. But it's placing a gold block there every so often. Okay. My check is if there's an air block there, let me go to the next level. Okay. But it's not going to go away because there's still zombies, and it keeps placing this block every so often. Okay. It disappeared because the zombie died and left the radius. This block right here is setting this block up here as air. Okay. So to show how this works, it's detecting a zombie. If a zombie is true, it's going to put a gold block up there. So I'll put it there. It put a gold block up there. This block, meanwhile, is constantly putting air right here. You might see it flicker every once in a while. Constantly putting air up there. Then once this thing dies, it's going to keep putting air. It keeps putting air every 2 seconds or so. And eventually that will disappear. There we go. And then a few seconds later, this will disappear. Under the fill air command, I did 40 ticks, which is about 2 seconds. The more people you have in your game, the longer a tick is. So you may want to experiment with this when more people are playing your game. But here are these commands. Copy them. Here is the check. So here is an impulse block, and it tests for the block air in that same location where the gold block is. Here's this. You can copy it. So then when I hit it and it sees that there's air here, then the rest of the chain blocks can happen. This one just says good job. And you can add more chain blocks that do other things once this is complete, right? You want to make sure they're conditional. So whatever happens, right? If it shows good job, it does this. This will only show good job if this is true. Okay. So shows good job, and this one could be like teleport, or it could be give them items, or it could spawn more enemies. That's what this next block can do. So it's really up to you. You can put a million blocks after this, after they complete their level.